Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me today on Senior Fitness with Meredith. So today's basics workout, we are focusing on using our resistance bands. So the band I will be using is just one long flat resistance band, but I will just show you a couple of options because for lower body I'm going to end up wrapping my legs, so this is nice and long. If you have one of those fixed circular resistance bands, you are more than welcome to use that, or if you have made one into a circle, you are more than welcome to have that and use that. But like I said, I'm going to be using and showing everything with my one long flat resistance band. So you'll need your resistance band, your nice sturdy comfortable chair, having your water close by. This workout will be entirely seated, so making sure you're in your seat, you have your band, water close, ready to go. Get everything together. I'll meet you right back here and we'll go ahead and get started. Welcome back to our basics resistance band workout. So we're going to start with a nice quick warm-up before we get into our strength training. So nice and tall in the front of our chair. Our abdominals are pulled in. We have length in our spine, shoulders relaxed and down. Let's start with our march. So marching it out, again warming up the body before we bring our strength training element into it. Deep inhales. And exhales. Keep those abdominals tight. We're going to alternate tapping out to our side. So tap right and left. Right and left. Exhale and inhale. Three, two, one more each way. Come back to that march. Good job. Now alternate extending to the front. So extend right and left. Right and left. Extend and press. Keep the core tight again. Length stays in that spine. Two more. Last one, march it back out. Good job. Now we're going to open and close both upper body, lower body at the same time. So glue those elbows into the side of the body. Feet are going to open, hands open. So open together, open together. Getting those hips, gluteals, outer thighs, inner thighs, groin, nice and warmed up before we add resistance to it. Rotator cuffs working. 3, 2, last one, march it back out one more time. Good job. Legs are marching. 2 big deep inhales, exhales. Inhale, length up, and exhale. One more time, big deep inhale, and exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Good job. Now we will grab that resistance band and we're going to start with front body. So I want you to take your band, bring it behind your back, up nice and high, but underneath the armpit. So it doesn't go on the outer part of the arm. Bring it underneath so it's not rubbing on the arm. It's nice and comfortable. Trying to get it even on both sides. Nice and lifted. Find good resistance. So remember, with the resistance band, you can make it more challenging or easier depending on where you place your hands. So it's your workout, doing what feels best for your body right now today. Nice and lifted, focusing on chest. We press both hands straight out in front of us. Gently release back. Exhale, inhale. Press from the chest, release. Exhale, inhale. 2 more. 2. On that last one, I want you to hold the arms nice and long. Relax those shoulders down. open up nice and big, our chest flies. Now exhale, squeeze closed. Inhale, exhale, keeping a slight bend in the elbow joints. Still focusing on front body. Inhale, exhale. 3, 2, last one, out at our sides. Bring it nice and close to the side of the body. Now they're going to press straight out to our side. So press them straight out, bring them in. Press out, bring them in. Three, 2, last one, right in front of the chest again. Let's go ahead and punch those arms straight out in front of us. So lengthen right, lengthen left, right, left, extend, extend. 3, 2, 2. One more each way and gently release. Good job. Release it from behind the back. Now I want you to bring the band out in front of you. Our focus for our first movement is our upper back. So arms are nice and long, shoulders are relaxed and down. Opening up that resistance of the band, we pull the band close to the body, bend at the elbows, extend it back out. Exhale, squeeze the upper back. Inhale, release. Squeeze upper back, release. Let's do 2 more. 2. Last one. Good job. Little shake out of those arms. Our lat pull downs next. So all those muscles that run along from the upper back down our rib cage, that's what we want to work next. So lengthen our arms, going kind of at a diagonal if you are allowed, if those shoulders will allow that movement. So bringing the resistance open as you release the band down towards the lap, gently release it slightly back up. Exhale. Inhale. Even if the band can only stay right in front of your gaze, that's perfectly fine range of motion. Pulling it open, release. 2 more. Last one, release it back up and gently release. Good job, shake it out. Rotator cuffs are going to work next, so glue those elbows into the side of the body, hands in front of you. Keeping those elbows glued in, press out to the sides, release. Press open, release. Slow and controlled. Do not let the band take over your movements. It wants those hands to snap back to center. We're not allowing that. Exhale, inhale. 3, 2, last one. Good job. Little shake out. Let's draw the sword next. So focusing on shoulder and upper back. So we're going to start with our left side, but I want you to glue your right hand to your right hip. Holding left arm nice and long. Going up at a diagonal, pressing into the outer part of your fist, up at a diagonal towards the sky, release it back down. So like I said, let's draw our sword out of the holder, place it back into the holder. Slight bend in the elbow joint. Keeping your right hand glued to your right hip. It does not move. 2 more. Last one. Now keep your right hand glued to your right hip, bending at the left elbow, focusing on the back of the arm, the tricep. Exhale, extend long, bend and bring it in. Lengthen and bend. That tricep, the back of the arm, is doing that work to extend out, release in. Extend out, release in. Stay nice and tall. Keep those abdominals tight. Just 3 more. 3, 2, last one. Good job releasing that side. Let's go ahead and glue our left hand to our left hip. Lengthen out through our right arm with that slight bend in the elbow joint, focusing on the outer part of your fist, going up at a diagonal towards the sky. We exhale, bringing it up, gently release it. Drawing from the sword, bringing our sword out of the holder, releasing it back in. So draw the sword, put it back in. Three more. 3, 2. Last one. Now keep your left hand glued to your left hip. Bend at the right elbow. Relax that shoulder down. Shoulder is working because it's keeping the arm lifted, but I don't want you to only feel the shoulder doing the work. Back of the arm, the tricep. Extend out, bend and bring it in. Extend, bend. Stay nice and tall. Three, 2, last one. Good job. Release, shake it out. Now we're going to focus on lower body. Give the upper body a little bit of a break. So taking our long band, if you're choosing to use the long band, otherwise you'll take your fixed circle band and bring it up and over the knees. Long band goes across the lap. We weave it under like we're about to tie it. Then we bring the ends back up to the top, nice and tight. So making it nice and tight, holding it center. Feet are going to stay nice and close together for our first movement. Core tight. Pressing from the outer part of the thighs. We open the knees. We gently release. So never pressing from the outer part of the knee joint. I want you to feel as if 2 strings are pulling from the outer part of the thighs. Exhale, inhale. So we're getting that strengthening through our hips, gluteals, outer thigh, and you'll feel that resistance on the inner thigh and groin as we come center. A lot of lower abdominal work here as well. 2 more. 2. Last one. Band stays exactly where it is. Just separate your feet slightly. Let's march into those legs, lifting from the quadricep, keeping that resistance on the outer thigh, hip, and gluteal the entire time with that band in place. Breathing. Lifting up from those quadriceps. Two more on each side. 2, 2, 1 more, right and left. Stay alternating, open to your sides. Open right, center, left, center, right, center, left. Body stays center of the chair, facing forward, so you're not turning to the side. Just that lower body doing the work. 2 more. 2, 2, 1 more each side. Right, center, left. Feet about shoulder distance apart. We're nice and tall. Our heels come up. Release. Heels up. Release. Feeling that pull still on the outer thighs, hips, and gluteals with that band in place, but really focusing on squeezing through the calf muscles. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. 3, 2, last one. Good job. We're going to bring the feet close together and release that band from the thighs. Now we're going to take our long band, place it down onto the ground, and step onto it. So again, trying to get it even on both sides and then stepping onto it so it doesn't move around from underneath the legs. Once it's there, we're going to hinge forward at the hips, keeping length in the spine. Walk our hands slightly down that band so we add some resistance. We're going to focus on upper back again. Big muscle group, pulling that band close to the body. Gently release it. Squeeze upper back, release. Squeeze upper back, release. Breathe with it. Keep the abdominals tight. 3, 2, last one. Up nice and tall. You can take a little bit of that resistance off. Palms are facing towards the back. Press back, come center. Press back, center. If you're in a chair with arms of any kind, you can have a different range of motion. Squeeze back, release. If you have the room for length in the arms, then lengthen the arms. 3, 2, last one. Now turning the palms to face towards the front, keeping the elbows glued into the side of the body. We're going to curl up right, release, left, release, right, release, left. Bicep front of the arm is doing that work. Keeping the elbow close to the side of the body. It doesn't hinge forward. We don't want the shoulders to do all the work. 2, 2, one more each side. Right, release, left. Good job. Releasing down by the side. Again, we're going to alternate. This time it is side raises. So putting a slight bend in the elbow joint. Relax the shoulders down. Staying nice and tall. Bringing our hand out to the side, no higher than shoulder level. Gently release it down. Lead from the shoulder, rest of the arm, and that resistance follows behind. Exhale, inhale. Lead from the shoulder. Again, slow control both directions. That band wants to snap that hand back down where it started from. We are not allowing that. We're working in both directions. 2, 2, one more each way. Good job. Now we're going to gently take our feet off of our band, and I like to take mine in half and then hold on to it in half. Nice and tall in our seat. Put a little bit of resistance, so make it nice and taut. Say nice and tall, just lift it up in front of you. Release it. Lift it up, release. Lift up, release. So no slack in the bands. Get front of those shoulders engaged. 2 more. 2. Last one, bring the band close to the body. Now release back into the chair. But your hips are nice and close to the front of the chair. You still have length in your spine. Walk those feet slightly out. Focusing on those abdominals now. We're going to use that abdominal wall to help us sit up nice and tall. Pressing that band out. Bring it back in, release back. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Three more. 3. Exhale, 2. Last one, exhale, sit up nice and tall. Stay sitting nice and tall. Walk those feet slightly in. Bring the band in a little bit closer so there's bend in the elbows. I want your gaze to be right in the center of your band as you twist over to the right. Pull back to center. Twist to your left. Come back center. Focusing on sides of your waist, those obliques. We're getting range of motion in our spine, in our lower back as we strengthen it. 1 more each way. We come back center. Band is nice and close to the body. Length stays in your spine. Allow your chest to release forward with an inhale. Exhale, lower back leads you up nice and tall. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Up nice and tall. Good job. Release that band down to the ground. Let's do a couple of stretches. Stretch everything out nice and tall in our chair. Twist and open to our right side. Let's go through center to the left. Twist and open. Come back to center, interlace the hands behind you, open through the front body. Big stretch through the shoulders and chest. Release that, interlace in front, round and arch your spine, open up those shoulder blades on your upper back. Big stretch for the back body. Sit back up nice and tall. Hands can go onto your lap. Lengthen out through your right leg. Slight bend in the knee. Hinge forward at the hips and stretch down. That good stretch all the way down the back of the leg through the gluteals into the lower back. Roll it up nice and slow. Sitting tall, right foot comes up, circling from the ankle joint. That good stretch and range of motion. Reverse it other way around. And release. Other side. Left leg is long. Slight bend in the knee. You hinge forward at the hips. Feel that length. Release that length down and breathe. And we roll it up nice and slow, sitting tall. Left foot comes up, circling from the ankle joint. Knee stays in place. And reverse it other way around. And release the left foot down. Open both the feet a little more than shoulder distance apart. Release the hands down towards the floor. Feeling that nice stretch. You should feel in the hips and gluteals, outer thighs, inner thighs, groin, into that lower back. And then we roll it up nice and slow. Once you're sitting tall, heel toe those feet back to center. Bring those arms down by your side. Shrug your shoulders up for 3, 2, last one. Release them down. Circle around to the front, opening through the upper back. It should feel nice to open up. Reverse it. Bring them to the back. Open through the chest. Through the shoulders. One more time. Release your shoulder blades down your spine. Now keep them there. Hands on your lap. Turn your head. Look over to the right. And over to the left. Get that range of motion and stretch in your neck. Head comes back center. Let right ear release towards the right shoulder. Shoulders stay relaxed. Don't let them come up to meet the ear. And then other side, left ear releases towards your left shoulder. Head comes back up center. Allow your chin to release down towards your chest. So we're not leaning forward. Chin is releasing towards the chest. So you get that good stretch back of your neck into your upper back. Now bring your gaze gently up towards the sky, opening through the chest. Good stretch front of the neck and that mobility. Head comes back center. 3 deep inhales, exhales. Inhale, length up. And exhale. 2 more times. Big deep inhale, length up overhead. And exhale. 1 more. Big deep inhale, length up overhead. Exhale, release it all out. You did an amazing job completing the basics resistance band workout. I am so proud of you. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and I look forward to our next workout together.